Welcome to Walk Like You Talk TV. I'm your host V. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, please. Happy Sunday to you. I'm about to talk about a subject for a little bit. It's going to catch some flack, but like I heard somebody say, you can't cancel reality. So here we go. Pastors, please stop talking about one another. Please knock that off, especially, I'm really talking about black pastors, because those are the only ones that's really doing it. For real. Like, and I'm not even going to mention a name because I see a certain pastor doing it, but, he's a YouTube pastor, I'll say that. He actually has a church now, but he was a YouTube pastor. He came up on social media preaching. My thing is, man, is this, right? Let's stop doing that. Look at it this way, right? And this isn't in a racist way at all when I say this. John Hagee ain't like calling out Ron Carpenter. Ron Carpenter ain't calling out Joel Osteen, so on and so forth. Look, man, it's not your job to do God's work that he's going to do with people. If you have a problem with another pastor, whether that man is cursing, whether that man is spitting on his brother on the pulpit because his brother allowed him to do it for whatever reason he wanted to, or whatever it may be, man, call them people up personally. Get to them people personally and pray for them like you're supposed to. That's your job, really. It's not to be trying to call somebody out because you don't like it and you think it's going to. My point is this. It's not even what you think it's going to do or how it's going to help you. My thing is this. There's some serious stuff going on in this world, man. Right now, and as we speak. There's kids getting trafficking, going through sex trafficking, human trafficking. We still have a war on drugs. We got everything going on. Wars. We got so-called famines trying to attack again. Supposedly, we got a whole bunch of things going on. The economy. We got so much going on to be trying to listen to you call another pastor out on what he's doing. When the thing is that you've been doing things too, and you didn't like to be called out on it when you did it. We know the multiple marriages and stuff like that. Like, you didn't like it. And you don't like when people call you out on it. So, leave other people alone. That's God's job to handle that. Not yours, sir. Let God be God. You are not called to call out other people and what they're doing and other pastors. Do your calling, which is what? Helping people? Saving people from this untoward generation? Just do that, man. Stay in your lane. Stop talking about people, man. Literally stop. Because I used to like this dude too, and like I said, I'm not saying his name, but from how I described it, a lot of you probably know who I'm talking about already. But really, focus on the main things, man. Who cares what someone else is doing, man? Gotta deal with that. There's been other people, whether they're pastors or whatever, not just pastors even, but just other people where they've done certain things, but pastors in general, since I'm talking about this particular conversation, where we saying that are no longer here no more. And I'm not saying they're not here because of what they were doing, but it could be. So the thing is, God will handle it, man. He doesn't need you to be trying to call out everybody for what they doing when you're doing something. Whether it's lying, whether it's stealing, whether it's whatever it may be, you're doing something too that people just don't see. Whether it's intentional or not intentional at all. Like I said, if you have an issue with other people, call them. Talk to them. Hey, man, I see, you said this and said that, man. I'm just concerned about you, brother. Is it all right if I pray with you? It's simple as that. But to try to call them out in front of, like, your 700,000 followers and stuff like that, man, that's not the way to handle that, man. Like I said, there's other things going on. A lot of serious things going on right now as we speak. And then we wonder why people, once again, because I'm talking about a lot of the black pastors, we're wondering why people don't want to go to church. We're wondering what's keeping them away from church, because you're doing the same stuff that they do on the street, that they see people doing. And I'm not giving people excuses for that. I'm saying, why would they want to come to a church to see the behavior that they see in the streets with you? And you're supposed to be leading. God didn't call you to do that, man. He's not calling you to call certain individuals out, man. They'll get dealt with. So anyway, that was my point, man. Like I said, a lot of people probably won't appreciate it. It's okay. Just stop talking about one another. Keep each other's names out of your mouth and just handle the work of God. That's all you got to do. Period. Peace.